Welcome to eastcoastlqreviews. Today we are bottling my oatmeal stout. So this was the all-grain oatmeal stout that I brewed with the Clawhammer 120 volt brewing kit. Yeah, I got Eric with me here today, telling us 75. So shout out to Eric.
Cheers.
Cheers, dude. Yeah, we're going to be bottling some homebrew. We're going to get the final gravity, see what the ABV is at. Yeah, all that good stuff. Pull up the kitchen view here. That's where we're going to be bottling. And yeah, we're actually drinking some, I think the can's in the kitchen, but we're drinking some Heady Topper. So we do have
Banger to be
Focal
exact.
Banger, sorry.
Yeah.
Drinking Focal Banger, not Heady Topper. All right. So yeah, we'll get started. We're gonna go like this. Nope, not like that. We're gonna go like this.
Almost kind of working.
And there we go. All right, we'll see you guys in the kitchen. Cheers. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear us. All right. So, I kind of did a lot already to kind of just set up for what we're doing. So, like I said, I already sprayed the spigot here on the bucket with some sanitizer. I'll do it again. But, so Eric, here you go. You want to take that? And we're going to get a final gravity. Actually, let me get the piece of paper.
Yeah. Oh, the recipe. Yeah.
Alright, so our original gravity was 1022, which is not what we were supposed to get. We were supposed to get 1042, so this beer kind of messed up on. Yeah, but it fermented. We got beer.
No,
Yeah, so we'll see what it is. So the original gravity is 1022. We'll sanitize this again. Okay. That'll be good.
Okay. Moment of truth during bottling day. I may be the guinea pig and try some of that wort. Why not? See what we are working with.
Well, I take that out.
Take what?
Oh! Probably get a little bit more.
You think so?
Yeah.
Ready.
Put that.
Okay. Ready. Moment of truth for the ABV. Almost went up to the top.
It's super foamy, so
Yeah.
we'll wait on that. Alright, so
We'll go from there.
what we're going to have to do is we're going to do our priming sugar.
Yes.
So we used a beer priming sugar calculator. You want to pull it up on your phone really quick? Just
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab that.
Show the peeps. Oh, where's your phone?
It's in the other room. We were at about 3.2 or
3.3, I think.
yeah, 3.2 or 3 depending on temperature. That we need to use. If we want to be super precise about it, I can go to 68 degrees. I'll go to like 68. Or we can just keep it where it was. Well,
I don't know if our original reading was right.
No, we're pretty sure that the original reading was right, I think. Yeah, we're about like 3.3 ounces at a 68 degree Fahrenheit temperature for the priming sugar. 3.3 ounces.
It's not looking good, dude.
No, this is just what it is at this particular beer.
Oh, smell it. What do you think?
Smelling beer, looking at that. Yeah.
You smell bad?
Does not smell sweet.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we're gonna see what happens. Yeah.
I don't know if the 1022 was an accurate reading.
I don't know. We look so many different times when we brewed the beer.
10 now.
How did it go down that appreciably is weird.
10. No, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Final gravity would be like. It looks like 10.
Yeah.
So what? Let me see the. Actually, yeah. Can you pull up on your phone?
Yeah.
New ABV calculator.
Yeah. 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 We'll just see what we started with. Let's use this one. Okay. So we're at 1010, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we started with the 10.022? Or 10, or what did we?
Yeah.
1.022.
1022.
Yeah. We just ended with a 1.010.
Try it.
1.010, right? Alcohol. What? Wait. What? Wait. And what? 1022, and then we ended with a 1010.
Yeah, it's not good.
This thing says it's 1.58%.
Yeah. Try it. I don't know if it's okay. Take a big sip.
1.58% beer? That can't be right.
Like I said, I don't know if my original thing was right. Does it taste good to you?
No.
It tastes bad, right?
Not your fault, but I'm not judging Tanner as a human being, but no. No, there is 0.0% sweetness to that beer.
It's lower than that. It's like 10.8 now. See, it's going down.
So Tanner has essentially brewed a beer for all you people that can't drink alcohol.
It's also not carbonated.
You're right.
Do you think it's worth bottling?
If you want to bottle it, we can.
I want to pop the top off this bad layer and see what it looks like.
Okay.
It looks fine.
Yeah.
There's no pellicle. There's no.
That's just it didn't have a very sweet flavor for an oatmeal stout.
I don't think it's that much. I think it's going down. Look at it now, because when I just looked at it, it was at 10.
Oh yeah. We're gonna check it out. Yeah, it is. Yep.
Is it at 10.8? Is it?
I think. Yeah. It's getting closer.
He said no. Did it taste sour at all to you?
Kind of, in a way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, we're gonna bottle it anyways and do our thing with it.
You think you should?
Yeah. I don't know. This you can't just. Would you really just want to dump it at this point?
I mean, yeah, we'll just bottle it. It's fine.
I guess. See if priming does anything to it with carbonation.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine that can't just be that can't be a less than 2% beer. I don't know about that.
If you get a better sample, this sample looks like it's all.
I hope this isn't a 2% beer, people. We could not have screwed up on the recipe that bad.
I think I did because of the water addition at the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Apparently, I don't know what you're saying, but that is the thought that we have. Yeah.
Water at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's not the way you brew on this kit. So, I mean, that's why it's so low. I wish I had a keg.
Yeah. You don't have to can or a bottle. Trying the second time.
I don't know, it does have almost like a funk to it.
I don't know, maybe my brain's crazy. It smells a little nicer this time.
Better.
Maybe, but I still assess the way that you assessed it just now.
Kind of funky.
Mm-hmm.
Sour.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we should even bottle it.
If it might be like kind of like minerally watered, and that would be how I would describe that if I were to review it. Like it's got a mineral watery feel to it.
I mean, for the sake of the video, I guess we'll just bottle it.
Yeah.
If they're bad, they're bad. I mean, whatever. Just have to dump it out. I mean, we'll see how it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
That is just like, it's not carbonated, you know. So
right.
It's flat and it's not chilled.
Yep.
So I mean, it could be a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to do next is we're going to transfer over. Actually, no, we're going to clean this fermenter.
Yeah.
So, or not for this bucket.
Yeah. I'm gonna clean it. No. Sanitize it regardless.
Sanitize it. Spray that thing.
Guess you can't overdo it, people.
No, not really. And probably I want to get the gotta pee.
Okay.
Alright. We got pieces to our bucket in the sanitizer solution. So you want one washer. This is going to sit between the spigot and the bucket.
Yep.
Okay. And now we're going to get another washer here. Yeah, thank you.
Yup. Sanitized bucket, as you all know.
Because I just stuck my hand in giant containers. Okay. Doesn't need to be too crazy tight. I like to get a little bit.
We are good.
Alright, now we're going to transfer it over.
Okay.
This kind of sucks. Let me get this spray. Can you give me the spray one more time?
Spray.
Yeah.
Sanitizer.
Mm-hmm.
They say cleanliness is next to godliness. Well, that's true in beer, hopefully. They didn't have Starzan back in the biblical days, did they? No. What were they cleaning this stuff with? I don't want to know the quality of the beers back then. But beer did save people during the Middle Ages with the boiling process of the water. So boiling was pretty clean for the most part. Cool was cleaner than the water source that they had at the time, historically. So beer has saved people in history. That's all I'm getting at. Way to go, History Channel. And we go.
We're off to the races.
If nothing else, this could be the tastiest near beer you ever tried.
We'll go with that.
We can save the classification.
Sometimes they can't be winners. I mean, they can't all be winners. I don't know.
The most important part of this whole exercise has been that this is new in equipment to Tanner, and learning how to use it is half the battle.
Turning on the turning off the spigot on the bucket.
Oh yeah, that's why there's a towel. Yeah, good. Yeah, negligible.
Spew is such a shit show.
Negligible amount.
Oh man, it's okay. Right in the wash it goes.
Yeah.
Beer looks good. I mean, it doesn't look like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean it doesn't look bad yet. No, it doesn't look bad. Nope.
You said it was how much? Are you shaking the table? Can you get your hand off that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like
1.58% alcohol by volume, people.
1.5.
And let's give the saving grace to that, shall we? You only have about 70 if you round up. You only have about 74 calories per 12-ounce bottle. Diet beer, baby. Drink that after you work out.
You only have to drink 6 of them
to get a body like
the same ABV as a IPA. Why not? I don't know. It is what it is. Well, if the beer doesn't look infected.
That's if we look at it as at the specific gravity. If you use the Plato percentage or the Plato degrees, then it says it's 5.7, which that's a whole different story altogether. I don't know about that. We were just looking at specific gravity. 1 point something. Yeah. What the word?
Any comments?
I don't know.
Can you pull it up on your phone?
I sure can.
We've only been live for 20 minutes.
Let me just go on one more at 10.
Let me use the bathroom really quick.
2, and then we have 10. 10. Yeah. Let's see. Your OG was 22 and the final gravity was 11. Yeah, you heard that correctly. They're problem middle group.
10.
He says he's getting 1.44%. Easy calculation. OG versus final gravity times 0.131. It's 10. Was the final gravity. So that must be the 1 point. So you must be right about that. And we're almost at the end, people, of the bottling process. Oops. Okay. We're at the very bottom of this.
I mean, I could tip it,
If we need to.
but really,
We don't really want to, honestly.
I'm just gonna cut it because
We're good. There we go.
Yeah, can you just strain that out?
Yeah.
Don't pull it out though.
There you go.
I probably should have done the sugar first, but it's fine.
It's alright.
What's the
We want
we're gonna do the sugar now.
3.3 ounces. Somewhere in that vicinity.
Probably should have done the sugar while we were doing that, but it's okay.
You can't harm anything now. No.
I mean, we can still completely affect the beer.
Listen, you can't harm anything now. We made a near beer that's more alcohol than NA Coors. We have defeated NA Coors today, if anything.
We defeated me.
You have not defeated you.
Defeated myself.
No. No, we have proof that you've done better than this. So you're good. Everything's... If this is truly what has happened, we have documented a great learning experience on the East Coast Liquor Reviews channel.
Learning experience.
You have to learn from that. 100,000%. And you'll learn that the Clawhammer needs the exact amount of ounces needed to start the brewing presses. I think that we've discovered that. Not per amount of grains or something like that. Check on that illustrious chat, shall we?
How many minutes have we been live streaming for?
21.
Really? It's only been 20. It's only been 20 minutes?
25, yeah. Keith's World says, hell yeah, but we got a near beer. Hell yeah!
It's okay.
Yeah, we'll celebrate the near beer with a Old Forester 1924 bourbon later. We'll have a...
Oh, we should do that now.
We could.
Yeah, we should do that now. Let's do that.
That'll be the best thing that happens in the live stream, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's not even the hard part. The hard part is getting that freaking hose on that.
Yeah. That's what we're
that wand. Want to try the beer again or no?
Yeah. If I had to give a description really quickly of that particular beer, and it's not carbonated, I get it. It feels like it's not malted. If that makes any sense.
I don't know. I don't know if our gravity reading.
We were so. I feel
it was awful.
I feel like we were so on top of like what we were reading a couple. We did it multiple times.
I don't think what we were reading or what we got was like accurate. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like it could be right around 1080.
What'd you say?
A
1080.
little bit more. Yeah.
You willing to try that? Let's go back to final gravity 10. Let's see, not 10.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Not 10.
Not 1080.
That's a big
10.
That feels like a big difference.
1080. 1008.
Okay.
My bad.
So we're going down.
Yeah. 1008.
Okay. We have come up 0.3 percentile.
So what's it, like 2?
1.84 from a 1.54.
That's funny. You want to try?
Yeah. It just feels unmalted as far as
what was the amount of corn sugar?
3.3. I think we were going with ounces.
3.3.
Mm-hmm.
Put this stuff on the bag.
I wonder if you just like, if you were to put this sample in a glass and then you sweeten it yourself with table sugar or something, if that would even taste better. Honestly, I'm not laughing at Tanner here, but like
maybe add some creamer to it.
You know what? This might be the damn thing to do with it.
All right, we're doing 3.46. That'll still keep us in that 2. Because we were doing like 2.0.
Mm-hmm. That might not be like a bad idea to have us. That would be kind of interesting. I know. The BJCP is going to say, "What the fuck are you talking about?
What are these guys doing?"
We're having a Saturday and we're having fun. If you can't have fun, I'm sorry. Huh. This batch of beer? No, I'm not.
It does all really quick.
Maybe we should try some wine with Tanner. Make a wine batch with Tanner. That might be fun. If you lived in New Zealand, we could try a whiskey, but then again, it wouldn't be aged for very many months. What do you want time for?
7 minutes.
7 minutes. If you hear that Paul Middlefruit, keep us on that. Whoops. Go.
Then that's got to chill.
Yeah. Yo, yeah.
How is it?
You certainly want table sugar. I feel like I want to sweeten it with sugar. That's
not sweet enough, is what you're saying?
It's certainly not. No. It just feels like I feel like unmalted beer. Which how does that work?
You know what kind of tastes like? Kind of tastes like a watered down Samuel Smith. You're really watered.
Well, that would make sense with it being an oatmeal. Yeah. I was gonna say like toasted bread, but even then that's got more moss to it.
Let's see.
We are going to. You can tailgate this beer for 4 hours and you'd still be good to go to the concert.
You got 7 minutes going?
Sure do. Yeah, you can tailgate this beer at the concert and still be doing pretty good. If you want the, you know what? We're gonna bottle and taste when we get to the tasting portion of this. We will get there.
Not really excited when we get there, but
Yeah. Conclusions were already made prior to bottling day, though, so that's good that we have a conclusion to that Tanner's got a conclusion to make about how to improve his brewing process within his equipment. That's the next beer is not going to be this. I guarantee that. We're going to do that New England hazy kind of a beer. It's not going to be anything like this at the end of the day.
hopefully not.
No, we have a good idea of what needed to be done from the start, which is good. That's the greatest lesson if this is what this is. Yeah, that's it. I don't look at that anymore. I play music. I've had bad gigs before, and that thing sucks ass. But like, what do you learn from that bad gig? Oh, don't screw up again, right? But like, what do you learn physically from that, right? A lot of things you can learn from that experience. Oh, man. That's all. This is much like music. This is much like music. There's a symphony of things that have to happen in conjunction with each other. The bass player has to be on with the drummer. The drummer has to be on with the singer. And we all have to play at the same time. Same chords at the same time. Brewing is a symphony. There you go.
I wrote it.
We got another 3.5. Under 4 minutes. 3:50. 3:50. That's 7 minutes went pretty quick. Call this beer tax this.
Yeah, really.
Tax this.
They might not want to.
No, you're good. If you wanted to be an asshole, you could say my mouthwash has more than. Oh man, don't pregame with mouthwash before the concert, people.
That's not good.
No, that's called scissor, right?
I don't know.
Or
it's called that, but
that's NyQuil. No, don't do that. 2:55 to go in the priming sugar boil. Two minutes. We're at the 2-minute mark now to go. In the priming sugar boil.
oh fuck. Just fucking bucket of opener. Oh yeah.
Shit of it.
You wanna see it?
Sure. Is that the best part of the beer? Kind of. Might smell like the best part of the beer, honestly. That's the sweetest part of the beer. But it has to go.
It's like chocolate milk.
It's the dregs.
Want to put the camera over here? Just take it off the thing.
Yeah. Quickly, we have 1 minute just about to go.
Gonna have to turn the thing off. That's it.
Oh shit! Wait a minute. Hold.
No. I was talking about the yeah, you're fine.
Oh. There we go.
Yeah.
Bam. Yeah, it does. As one would expect. Whoa! Oh, Jesus, Christmas tree.
Oh my God. Complete.
There we go. Chocolate. All right, 15 seconds. All right, we are good. Turn it off. And the chat is quiet tonight.
There's no way in there.
There are 3 people, but no one's clamoring about whatever amongst themselves. Alright, we're going. We're documenting the process. Yep. Just about to get ready to bottle. Oh yeah.
Right. So that has to cool down.
Yep. Yep.
You know what that means?
The waiting game. The starters part. Oh, wait a minute. Oh,
You want to grab it?
sure. You can say your knowledge piece or as little knowledge. I have about as little knowledge of this thing as you.
I don't know anything about it.
I don't either. We'll chat about this. Thank you, sir. So a little quick backstory. I played a gig with the tribute cover band last Saturday. We made $800 as a band.
Nice.
And
really
we got our sound guy at the last minute showed up. Thank you to Mike if you're here. You're not here in the chat, but you know who you are, Mike. We gave him some money. It was 5-piece band. We gave him some money to do the gig. At the end of the day, at least I know I got paid $100 to play the gig. I got money for playing that gig. Thank you very much, band, for that. And I spent that money to celebrate today, plus another $30. So $130 to try a 750 of Old Forester, 1924. Haxon's Liquors in Little Road of Warwick, Rhode Island had this one bottle, 100 proof. This is actually a part of their supposedly year-round series, but I don't know what the availability normally or how much they produce of this 1924.
It's allocated though, right?
It feels like it is these days.
I think it is.
Yeah. And this is their first in the Whiskey Row series that is a 10-year-old. I'll have to about to pour it in the glass, and maybe I can look it up really quickly on like a breaking bourbon to try to find out what the mash bill is. But they say this whiskey is distilled by us only, and we are responsible for its richness and fine quality. Its elegant flavor is solely due to original fineness developed with care. There is nothing better in the market. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. And that is a real cork. You'll see what she is like. "100 proof. The Old Forester 1920 is 115 proof, so this is not the. That is the highest proof of the Whiskey Row series. Yeah. Whiskey Row, that's their average. That's their standard offering. They do an old-fashioned bottle that's at a lower amount of milliliters, and it's supposed to be a whiskey that has the flavors like an old-fashioned cocktail, not that it's an old-fashioned pre-mixed thing. That's a little harder to find. And King Ranch is one of the bigger things. You can find single barrels at 100 proof like this, and you can find barrel strength, cask strength versions of the single barrel Old Foresters. Those are, at least in Tanner and I's area, harder to find. But let's try an Old Forester 1924. 10 years of maturation.
That's good.
Brown Forman product is the Old Forester. You may get banana notes. That's typically a Brown Forman trademark.
Got a nice color too.
I like that. It's very 1920 in the nose there. I do get some of that banana and vanilla. And is there like a nut
cherries?
Yeah. 100 proof only. Cherry. This smells way bigger than 100 proof, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It smells way larger than a bottled in bond strength.
It's like a maple brown sugar.
I think so. Sugary. It's not cloyingly sweet.
Vanilla.
Well, maybe it is. I don't know. Yeah. It's got to have a high concentration of corn, whatever it is. You said vanilla, yeah, when you swirl that.
Yeah, you're going to want like oak too.
Yeah.
That's right. Cheers.
First crack. Ooh.
Wow. It's good.
That's very vanilla. And maple.
Yep.
Vanilla and maple is the first thing I get.
It's almost like it's aged in another barrel. But
that would be, their 1910 does that with the double barrel.
I was going to say, it's got that richness though.
The double oak. Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
It kind of reminds me of the Woodford Reserve Double Oak.
In a way, it's not as
Kind of got
quite
that
as
barbecue sauce, brown sugar kind of.
it's not quite as dark chocolate. No, there is some of that. On the finishing side, it finishes on the sweeter side. It's a long finish. There's a lot of mapley notes to them.
Yep.
Maple, brown sugar, vanilla. You said cherry, maybe, yeah. I'm not getting, I mean, I am in the nose. I think I'm getting more in the nose of that classical Brown Forman banana note on the nose than I am in the taste.
You're getting banana?
On the nose only. I mean, I am getting a little bit of it on the taste. Yeah, yeah.
Do I don't know if I even have any Old Forester. I mean, maybe I have the 86 proof.
You know what? Honestly, that was one of the things I thought about here is that I don't think that Tanner actually has some Old Forester.
No, I drank some though. Definitely gone through bottles.
Next time I'm over, and if I think about it, I should give you a sample of the 1920 to compare this to. I think if you, I feel like if you can't find Old Forester 1924 and just like Old Forester 1920s on the shelf, why bother with the, at $130, this is a go out and buy it now if you want to spend that amount of money for a 10-year-old product. It's very mature, It's very round in the flavors. It's got a really nice sweet flavor without getting too overly cloyingly sweet. But I think this is a more of a dessert style of a bourbon. Definitely, I think this is like the one you have. You have that with a Maduro cigar and thank me later.
The next sip is way better.
Yeah. But I don't think that this is like exponentially, and I'd have to give you a sample, Tanner. I don't think this is exponentially better than the 1920 Old Forester. Honestly. But it's got a nice maturity to it.
You have to have them side by side.
Exactly. This drink's way bigger than 100 proof, I think.
Yeah, I mean, for that price, though, you kind of wish it was over a little bit higher ABV, though, you know?
Oh, you said it drank different than this next time you went to it. I agree with that.
Well, the second time, yeah. Well, the second time was, like, really nice. I think I got used to it. I'm, like, so off camera right now.
Well, that might have been my bad.
I was trying to get the handles off the fridge.
Oh, yeah. That's okay.
Out of the way.
This is delicious.
Flipping it from the hot box.
Maple, brown sugar, vanilla, cherry. Oak.
That's very good.
Long finish. Long fucking finish. Sweet finish.
It's the sweet one.
Yeah. We're not suggesting pouring this over a Dr. Pepper, but that actually might taste pretty good, honestly. Go. Tanner's got the better idea over here.
What's that?
Pour your Dr. Pepper over the 86 proof Old Forester. That would actually be pretty good right there. Those are the 86 and they're 100 proof. They do a rye and a bourbon. Those are between between $20 and $30-ish, depending on your market. So if I were to rate this bourbon, as we would on Tanner's channel, and if I do my own on Thomas Metal 75 channel of YouTube ratings, the value out of 10 points might get a 6. I wouldn't spend $200 on this bottle. No, I would not spend $200 on this bottle. I think 130 is just about, if the average is 200-ish maybe, I think 130 is just about the price point, no more than that. That would stand up to ice pretty nicely, probably. It feels like it's a bigger bourbon, so I think it would stand up to ice better. That's cool to find a bourbon at 100 proof that feels that stout, I guess. Anyways.
That's still hot. Should I put it in the fridge?
I probably wouldn't. Honestly.
Yeah, I would put it in the fridge.
He's going to put it in the fridge. Chips?
I want to order something. I want to order like a pizza or something, but we're using my phone for live streaming.
I got a phone.
Don't do it off Uber Eats.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You can do it on your computer.
Huh?
So you can do it on your computer, honestly. We can say, yeah. What are we eating?
This is tortilla chips.
Tortilla. Shit. That smells really nice. Those Mexican restaurants, they make the best tortilla chips. Not those ones from the bag. They're never as light and airy as this from the bag at the store. If you want chips, definitely go to Target. When I used to work at Target, they had like 30 different varieties of chips.
Really?
It was nuts. Yeah, that Archer Farms brand. Like, you go to the chip aisles, like, as far as the eye can see, it's like, this is, if you like chips,
What?
go to, I don't know, it might be similar, but, like, those two stores are, like, that's the place to get a chip if you want a chip, if you want to try some chips. Well, the real question is, you buy this 10-year-old 1924 over like a Russell's Reserve 10 at like $40. Not as richly flavored. Absolutely not.
We're an hour into we haven't even started balling.
It's a process, people. Now you know what it takes. From point A to B with a beer.
Excuse me.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, shit. It is super cherry. The more you go back to it, the more the cherry really likes.
Cherry? Super cherry?
Cherry. Cheese much. Woo! It's super cherry as you go back to it. If you want a distillery, well, Buffalo Trace and Heaven Hill got a lot of cherry. I feel like if you really want to know what the taste of a cherry is, you go to Buffalo Trace, honestly. That was my assessment to the E.H. Taylor small batch that I did last year. That so far has been my favorite, probably, bottle of whiskey. The E.H. Taylor small batch. I don't know, that's a really hard question. What's your favorite bottle of whiskey? I felt like last year was really good for rye whiskey. Like, we were getting super into the... I think everybody was getting, in 2024, in whiskey was getting super, in America at least, was super into rye whiskeys. Thus, Tanner buying his Dark Arts Amberana rye. And what did I buy that?
Add that sugar now.
Yeah.
Really, you don't want it to be hot when you add it to it.
Sure.
Because you're going to take your reading, but we already took the reading.
Mm. Right. Gravity reading.
But still, I'd rather not add it to the wort for smoking hot.
Man, no. It's... We're almost there.
Yeah, it looks like it's chilled down a lot.
Yeah, my favorite whiskey probably last year was when we were with Beer Man in northern New England. I found that bottle of that Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye.
Yeah.
And I remember when I got to the store and I called you and like, Tanner, you need to get to the store now. You should have bought the other bottle that was there. That has been one of the best bottles I've tried. And the sad thing, just maybe kind of like the 1924, that's supposed to be like a shelf-stable product as well.
I'll try that.
Sure. I haven't had that one recently. Yeah, the Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof Rye is supposed to be a shelf-stable product. However, it's always hard to find no matter where you are.
That's a really good bottle.
It's not supposed to be like a Coy Hill.
This is like a $25 bottle.
Yeah. They do an so Old Forester does a rye and a bourbon in a similar looking bottle at an 86 and a 100 proof. I don't think I've ever had the 86. I would assume that this is going to be the Banana Bomb, right? I keep saying banana and around one. Yeah, that nose is... If you smell this in Jack Daniel's Old No. 7, you might be confused which one's which, honestly. That Jack Daniel's we did on your channel was very banana and very, I must add, very, I guess I was surprised how actually good that thing is for what it is.
Which one?
The Jack Daniel's number 7. It's very similar to this, I think. I know what they don't do.
I like that. I like Old Forester way
Yeah,
better.
they're very similar in flavor. This one's just has, this one's more
I don't know. Jack Daniel's,
intensely flavored.
That charcoal thing they do is like kind of weird sometimes.
This one doesn't have the, it's not as, the charcoal filtering can sometimes mellow out some flavors. This doesn't have that mellowed out flavor, but this is stupidly approachable bourbon. Like literally, I'm trying to describe that. Yeah, I mean, most of the time, Old Forester's not going to put something with their name on it that's bad. This isn't bad.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to get back to beer.
There's probably still. I was gonna say there's probably still that heavy chocolate left.
Focal banger.
I'm gonna have this.
We are ready for priming sugar.
Hold it. Yeah, can you hold it, Phil?
Yeah.
This is my bucket opener.
Is there actually a product called a bucket opener?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't have one. I gotta buy one. Just doing this. Terrible.
That's terrible. Charles Barkley's brewing a beer with us? That's terrible.
Alright. Just pick up the lid.
Pick up the lid.
Put your whiskey down. Pick up the lid.
He said, please.
Please.
Nice. Priming sugar.
Put the lid back on.
Solution added. We put the lid back on. Why would I know that? I don't know. Wait a minute.
Alright. So, we're ready to commence bottling?
Sure.
So, I have a sanitized bottle here. So, Eric's gonna bottle his first beer. You never bottled a beer before, right?
No.
Alright. Might be easier to maybe sit on the ground.
Okay.
If you want to just sit.
Yeah.
And, yeah, just sit like right there.
Yeah.
I'll fix the camera.
Nah, we're good.
Alright. Take the bottle.
Bottle.
Here you go. Put the wand. Actually, you know what? Get all that crap out of there first. Hold on.
Ooh. That's all set. Good idea.
That's good.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay.
The line is sanitized.
Here. Now, hold on. Wait 1 second. Do this.
It is triple sanitized.
You want the outside of it too, you know. Alright, so put the wand in there. Put it on the ground though.
Okay.
Put the bottle on the ground.
Okay.
What do you want to put it on the towel? Do it on the towel.
Okay.
Turn, yeah, put your face the towel.
Yeah.
Like, turn your whole body.
Okay.
No. Sit like this. Sit like you were sitting like this.
Oh, okay.
Put it like that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so now you're going to press down on the wand.
Yeah.
And you're going to do it right to where it's about to almost overflow. You got to keep it in the corner. Don't move too much. You don't want too much oxidation.
Mm-hmm.
So just keep it in the corner. And I had to hit the spigot. You're trying to get it to go.
Yep. Did you say hit it in the corner?
So I'm setting you up so you know what you're doing. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Don't press down yet.
Yep.
All right, wait. Okay. Now you can press down. And you're bottling. So you're gonna take your cap when you're done. You're gonna take it out of there, and then you're gonna put cap on it, and then you're gonna put capper on it. And then you can probably cut it off. Keep going a little bit more. Keep bit more. A little bit more because you gotta run on the headspace. Pull it up. There you go. That's good. Can you see the one? Yeah, just whatever you're not using the one. I'll just put it down on here. Because you got the sanitizer on the lid, anyways.
Okay.
There you go. Cap on. It doesn't have a bag.
Whoa! Jesus. That's not snug very tight when you do that. You do it that way.
Yeah, you kind of have to hold it a little bit. Kind of have a little bit more control over it.
How's it supposed to work?
I'm trying to show what we're doing here. All right, yeah. Okay, you want me to put it on the table? Put it on the table, maybe. There you go.
Not very intuitive.
Wait, is the camera reversed? Why do I like that? Oh, it is mirrored.
Okay. Now what?
Hold on. Ready? Hold this. I'll show you.
Holding.
So yeah, it's just like that. Then what you do is you just clamp down. So just go down.
He says go further, people.
Yeah. See that bar right there?
No, I don't.
That'll see this thing?
Yeah.
It's gonna slide in between these, and then once it goes to the bottom, you'll be good.
What the world?
Hold on.
You still gotta go further down.
No, maybe not. Hold on, stop.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
What are you doing? Hold on, is he? Hold
Yeah. Yeah. This doesn't seem right.
No, you did it. You did it.
Doesn't go all the way down, I guess.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
You did it.
So I did it. Okay. Okay, good.
Your first bottle of beer.
Okay, good. We did it right. You did. That line didn't go the whole way down. All right, good. Understood.
All right,
we
now
put
we
it
got
to that
40 more to go.
Okay. Good.
I think maybe I should get a better tripod. Actually, I'll just point this downwards. Yeah, that'll work. Never pointed at the light.
Next suggestion on the price is wrong.
All right, you want to be a follower?
I can. Yeah. That's how you do it.
Just be careful. Don't push down and apply pressure on this. This is glass. You know what I'm saying? So when you're filling it, make sure you just keep it on the ground.
Yeah.
Right? When you're done with the wand, put it in here. Where's the spray? Just to keep it contained. Is this whiskey over here?
That's yours.
Number 2 down?
Beer.
Nice.
No, now that feeling. It makes sense, doesn't it? You know? it's a feel thing when that gets capped.
Yeah, definitely. Can't see what you're doing.
Maybe you should make a Belgian beer next. Your idea.
That'd be
One
fun.
of them single beers. You can call it St. Patrick's Day.
There you go.
St. Patrick's Day.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You're adding oxygen to it when you're doing that.
We're adding more flavor than there already
No.
was.
No.
Tanner says we're not, but like what's
No, don't do that either.
what is there to
You don't need to wipe it down. Or put that back on the sanitizer.
what?
Cause it's gonna get dirty. You gotta
Tanner's
keep it
worried
wet.
about his 1.7% beer, people.
So it's not gonna be sanitary because it's.
Oh, we're so uncleanly here.
No, I'm telling you how to trying to teach you. You're not supposed to wipe down the cap after you sanitize it. That defeats the purpose.
I don't know if I want to totally. Where are we putting these?
Back there.
I don't know if we want to totally wet ass beer, but maybe that's just the nature of the beast.
Fun.
Alright, next bottle.
Okay. We'll do some more. Yeah, keep it all the way in the bottom. Yeah, break that thing. You do that.
Tanner's worried. I'm bottling. We're good.
You want me to bottle?
No.
You don't want that. You know what I'm saying? When you go up and down with the wand, you're stirring it up. You're aerating it. It's going to add oxygen to the beer. Okay.
There we go, yeah. I gotta go. Okay. I gotta stop. Okay. I gotta stop. Homebrewing elitists that say only to use kegs when you make a beer. Well, that's not feasible for everybody. You gotta do what you gotta do what you can. You gotta do what you can with what you have.
Bottles are nice though because you.
Yeah, it's you don't have to do all this.
I like bottles because you can just give them to people.
Yep, much
like I like giving homebrew to people. So
much like a sample of beer or a bourbon.
Need another bottle.
Yes, sir. Let's see if I got to the fourth time when I feel where the canning or bottling is done here. Let me feel for the top of the bottle. I think you can go further than I want, and then it's gonna go down with the head. Right there. No. A little bit more. Actually, that's a. One more time. Ah. Nope. I see what I know what I did. I know what I did. All right. Next bottle's gonna be pretty good. I want to fill it up further than I think, and not much more than that.
What happened? What was it sideways?
Next bottle. See if I got this the next time.
So the kettle's nice to keep the wand into because the wand leaks a little bit.
I agree with that. You could use the Let me see if I can aim this properly now. If I can stop at the proper time. I think I got this. I think I got the feel for this now, where to stop.
So my camera
Yeah.
in my computer room is so out of focus right now.
And stop. Ah! Right there.
Chewing on something.
Yeah.
I'm eating chips.
I almost got it. I gotta let it foam over a tiny bit, and then I get the right ounces there. Now we're getting pretty close to the same bottling. Yeah, to the same bottling ounces. Yeah. It's gonna foam a little bit. That's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah.
Put it in. Wait a minute. There we go. Got it. We got a lot of stuff on there. Next bottle, sir.
Dickie's getting upset I'm eating chips.
We're
We're hungry, bro.
beer don't make itself, I guess.
Shark says send me a link. Hold on.
Oh.
I just eat this for anyways.
We have 1, 2, 3. We have a 6-pack ready for drinking. Perhaps. You know what? I'll sit down.
I'll give you a bottle.
Okay. I got the idea. Let's see if I can do this. Let it foam a little bit over. It'll be the right ounces, I think. I think it'll be the right amount of ounces when I let it foam over a tiny bit. Yep.
Excuse me.
There we go. That'll be the best bottle of beer right there. This is the best bottle of beer you got right there.
Where's my whiskey?
This bottling day is sponsored by Old Forester Whiskey.
That one, hold on. That one's not sanitized.
How would I know?
Do you see the bubbles? Look.
Ooh.
See the bubbles?
No. I can hear them.
Now look at that one. Look at the bubbles. It's rinse-free sanitizer. You don't have to. That's what I was saying with the cat. You don't have to. You're supposed to keep the sanitizer on it. It keeps it from getting infected. I'm gonna eat some more chips, and I might possibly have to fire myself.
Don't worry, we're not drinking Zimbabwe in beer. It's not dirty. Oh. That's not the point. Cleanliness. We talked about this earlier, didn't we? Cleanliness is next to godliness, right? Let me leave this a little bit longer. Stop. Ah.
Oh, I sent you the wrong link. I sent you the link that I copy and pasted from my.
We're getting pretty good with the bottling amount. I'm getting close. We're getting there.
Try that. See if that works, sure.
Yeah, you can critique my bottling. Oh, my bottling has certainly gotten a lot better over. Okay, maybe that's when I do it. Yeah, my bottling's gotten better over the course of a 6-pack here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
They're tortilla chips.
Sudsy.
You shark in the basement? I wonder if he's in the basement. No. Nope.
I'm gonna go longer than I want to with this one. Let it foam a little bit. I think. There's gonna be a little bit of foaming. That'll give me the right amount of ounces without moving the line out of the bottle. So if that's the way to do it, I'm gonna do it that way. It doesn't really foam as much as I think. And bazinga. I did not remove the line from the bottom. That's a perfectly good one.
Those look good.
Heck yeah! He's learned, gentlemen! And maybe one lady named Angie. Woo. Straight bang. Next sudsy bottle, please. You can maintain our chat and make sure they're chatting away.
I was actually trying to order some food. Excuse me. How many have you done?
14? I don't know. Maybe. We got at least a 12-pack over there. First person to chat with the hashtag I love Tanner gets a free 12-pack. No, I don't know.
No.
I think near beer.
I'm not sending 12 beers to nobody.
Tanner loves you, but he doesn't love you that much. That's funny. He loves you, but go fuck Let's count, shall we? We're going to be on number 12 now. Bottle number 12, the first 12-pack of a near beer.
Might get some more bottles. It's freaking Santa. It's cold.
Yeah. I'm going to dump some more caps in the liquid. Banging. Smells about the same. All right, people. We have bottled the first 12 pack of the Oatmeal Stout. Text I love you Tanner to 7781 if you would like a 12 pack of this beer. I don't know. He's not sending it. So.
Disappoint my fans. Why
Disappoint my fans. Well, I was gonna say we're getting there, but holy damn!
What?
Look at the ounces we got left. Woo! We're going still.
What time is it? What time is it?
We're still going, baby.
What time are we at on lunch?
We are hour 22 into it.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Not right. Nah, we're all right. Lots of fun. Can you stop? You know what? Wow. That was a thought. Hey, these are pretty consistent for the most part. Oh, that one all the way behind there is pretty low on beer. That's the one you'll get out of beer. All right. 35 more bottles of that.
That was only that.
Huh.
Well, how many did you make?
Yeah, sure.
How many did you make?
Oh, 14? Just go buy growlers, people. Just go fill your homebrew with growlers.
Excuse me.
Actually, that would be a pretty good idea. Growl it. That was the right ounces. I like that. That still spilled a little bit, but that was the right amount of ounces. That was my best bottle I filled today, I think. No matter what you do, it's going to be a slight bit of a mess. That's just the nature of the beast.
This should all be sanitized.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at 15. We're at 14 or 15. Then we can go to the big boys if we need to.
13.
I'm gonna say, can I do this without looking? Probably not.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
I need more bottles.
Once I feel foam, I should be able to do without looking.
Yeah, like you stop like now. Yeah, that's fine.
Nope. Nope. That's good. I've learned I can do what I want without just taking the whole line out. I can just go.
Yeah.
That is good. Like that. Once you feel the foam coming out of that bottle, you can almost just kind of feel where.
The bottle is not terrible.
Just a couple. You can feel once you feel the foam coming out of the bottle, you can feel a couple more maybe, and then you're done. Just like we're getting pretty close. This one here is probably the lowest one I did.
Oh, that's fine.
But it became good. Well, that one's pretty low, but it's became consistent over time. That's where at the end of the day, if you have a bigger bottle, you may be able to just say, I got the rest. Let me just get a big bottle and just fill the rest of it up, right?
I should have put the porter sugar first.
It's all the same at the end of the day.
Well, no, it would have mixed better.
Oh, that's.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess. I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Be careful with that tip. That tip's like plastic.
That's what he
That
said.
shit'll break.
Let's take a look now.
That's good.
Yeah, there it is. I'm getting good. I'm getting good at that now. Hell yeah. You would hope so after like however many you're gonna end up doing. Next bottle. Bottle feeder. That's my name. Next bottle. You know what? I'm gonna leave that. Coming in hot. What are you drinking in the chat? What's the next bottle you're gonna open? Let us know. Saturday after all. Come on. I can't be the only one with a bottle in my hand. What are you drinking? Tell us in the chat. And now. Yes! Yes! I filled that one the whole way without stopping, baby. That's the best bottle we've filled today. Did that whole bottle without stopping. Yeah. You want the Thomas Metal single barrel bottle? Let us know. The first full bottling without stopping.
Is it the first one that doesn't have beer on the bottom of it?
No, it's the first one I didn't even have to pull the whole line out of.
We're shooting for the first one you do.
That means, you know what that means? We're on to it. We're on to something now. Let's see if I can do that again. I'm feeling it now. You feeling it, Mr. Krabs?
You feeling Mr. Krabs?
Let's see if I got the technique now.
Add some whiskey to each bottle so it keeps it. Highland Omo Porter and Orange Bar beer. Nice.
I had some Highland Park 12 last night.
homebrewers group gets together for a big brew fest. Most of them are way more advanced than me.
Ooh. Right here.
Oh my god, excuse me.
Alright, I think we got this. No, I think we got this. Now.
Oh my god.
Woo, yeah. What you know? Stat sanitized. Let us know in the comment section below. But yes, I think it is. Paul Middlebrew, you're judging our cleanliness of our operation, hopefully. Tread lightly on the comments and making fun of me doing this. I know you will, Paul. It's probably because I call you Art Garfunkel all the time. One, two, three. I was going to say we're at a certain amount of gallons, but this doesn't tell you what gallons we're at right now in this container, does it? Does it?
At 3.
Right. We got 3 more gallons to, so we've done to about 2 gallons in our bottling. 3 more gallons to bottle about. Divided by 12 ounces is whatever Paul Middlebrew says we have left to go. You boys sure drink a lot of beer. That was from the Blues Brothers movie. You boys sure drink a lot of beer. That would be a cool beer. You make a single Patter's beer. We call it St. Patter's Day.
Single what?
That's like a single. You know, you got doubles and triples and quadruples from Belgium.
Yeah.
They do the white label one from St. Bernardus is called Patter's beer. You call it St. Patter's Day. I don't know. It'll be kind of funny. That is a really low ABV. What do they call that? Like a Belgian Trappist monk beer. St. Patter's Day. That'll be fun. We are on our way. Tanner will sanitize. I will take a quick bathroom break. We'll come back with some more delicious beer to be bottled. See you shortly. Okay.
be. Woo.
To bottle the
Shark, you still in the basement?
Let me check in the other room.
I don't know. I think he left.
I'll check really quickly. Shark is here.
Fucking what the god damn.
Shark is here. Hello, Shark.
It's getting hot down here.
Oh, you want to turn it up on the camera?
Yeah. Tanner's gonna try his hand on some bottling.
Oh, yeah, Clip is act, yeah.
Yeah, I was doing most of the bottling over here. I've gotten a little gist for it. Couple of seconds after it foams over is a good spot for that 12-ounce bottle.
Yeah.
Right before it was probably
Either Tanner might have a lighter touch, which may work. All right. I may have a little bit heavier touch on the bottling line, which is fine. I just maybe I can try that. Let me try that. Let me try a little lighter touch.
Yeah, one.
I think you have a lighter touch.
Well, I was doing it because I kind of wanted to do it to see how I could tell you how to. Hold on. Put the rod back in there for a second. I just want to spray it.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that right now.
Who's doing who? What? Who's doing what?
I'm gonna bottle. I've been doing most of the
bottling. I've been just kind of cleaning.
Let me try a lighter touch.
I was just ready, so
I've been going heavier than this.
I'll show you when I stop. And usually you get a good amount. Like the one I did was.
I've been stopping like right around here.
You pour it to the top of the bottle, then you pull out.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds right, Tanner.
Yeah, I was saying without spilling it though.
Yeah. I just foam over a little bit.
Yeah, try not to do that. See, right when the liquid hits like right here, stop.
Right at the very top, pull out.
There, stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
I've been going a little bit. I've been getting a little bit higher pours than that, but that's okay.
Well, yeah, if you
just cleaned up the table that was all covered in beer.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, just look at the towel there. That makes sense, though. If that's where you want to be at 12 and then closer to that, that's fine. Yeah.
As long as you can take time, because if you're not bottle conditioning the beers, you want a squish of oxygen to kind of
a little bit of headspace is good in the bottle too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
You
say that now, sure. Yeah.
A little bit of headspace.
Yeah, that makes sense now that you say that. All right. Everything you learn from. That's good.
Yeah.
Let's try that.
Yeah.
Tanner and Shark method. And I'm gonna press lighter on that.
Because you're not gonna. I can't show you the headspace, but
right.
You kind of want a inch from the top of the bottle when you pull it out.
There we go.
And you did the primary sugar, right? Not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. We did about 3.3 ounces of the priming of the corn priming.
Yeah.
That one got really foamy for whatever reason, but that turned out pretty good for the bottling. I don't know why that one bottle was foamy. I don't know. It was pretty good overall. We got we're close to a case, which is 24 beers at this point. We're close to that. We're almost there.
Well, your first couple bottles are kind of necessarily throwaway bottles, but they're kind of
yeah.
And if your first couple bottles, your last couple bottles are going to be your drunk bottles. Yeah. In a sense, you don't send those to anybody. Those are for you to drink.
There you go.
They're all pretty good for the most part.
Grab from the right.
The size of or the amount of the pours in.
And to be honest, you might want even for the future, you might even want to think about even shortening that hose up for the bottling.
I just like it because I was thinking about that, shortening it, but I like it because you can put it in like something like this, so it's not.
Well, because like for mine, I have a little hose for your spigot to attach the bottle filler. So I mean, so it basically it just hangs. And you basically what you do is you push your bottle up into the.
Honestly, but I know what you mean by that. Yeah.
So I mean that also depends on what I mean. If you're drinking beer all day kind of thing, like you want what you're doing now because it gives you a little wiggle room. Wiggle room. But, I mean, either way, it doesn't really. It's not going to hurt anything. It's just it's just more your preference.
Yep. Makes sense.
Moving along pretty good though, huh?
Especially when Eric coming over and just drinking about 2 cases of beer, and my Tanner just sitting there watching like.
I still have homebrew from the other two.
Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's see where I can perfect my technique.
And this is where sometimes you think about the swing top bottle caps. I really have those because it makes it easier.
Right.
I mean, as I said, all it does makes it easier. It's not like it's gonna be good or better.
Sure.
Oh, still got a lot of beer.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna bottle, I prefer this kind of method because it's just because if you have to carbonate your beer and then transfer it, your beer is gonna be flat a lot of times.
Right. No, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean even beer man. I would say like beer man, most of his stuff is he carbonated it first, then he cans bottles.
Yeah. Oh, and then the second day, yeah. No, that makes sense.
So what's the ABV on this beer? I mean, the approximate ABV on it.
Like 2.
Okay.
He's like, I played the fifth.
Is Eric farting right now? Can I hear the bubbles? And this process is probably just as bad, probably the second worst thing versus cleaning this bottling beer. That's a lot of people go kegging like because you just transfer one to the other and call it a
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. I know. Just transferring. You're not even.
Yeah.
I just looked
Especially.
Clawhammer Supply. They were at $275 for a keg. For some weird reason, they just went up to $400. I don't know.
Well, whatever country's producing those games.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I work in the IT industry, and a lot of the now a lot of electronic equipment is going to start getting tariffed, and some of the stuff that we do. My biggest customer I deal with on a regular basis in my job is literally meta platforms. We're having to charge. They're just vice versa, having to charge more money for infrastructure and servers and rack units for stuff. On average, we do 100. I'm not gonna. Doesn't matter, but on average, my company will do $100 million a month with meta platforms. Yeah. Holy shit! Right?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, it's nuts. That industry, the IT industry, is nuts right about now. It's fun to a certain extent, and at the same time, it's really confusing to understand it all.
Well, it's because for your size, that's a lot of it's pain in the ass for my
Yeah.
size, like, okay, because you're only doing a few bottles. Okay, let's set up like blah blah. Oh my god, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
But then you guys are doing like, oh my god, we're doing 2 cases of beer. Oh my god,
Sure.
that's where you go. That's where you get into the point of like, I'm just gonna kick this shit because you just go, okay, I'm gonna transfer the beer to
No,
the
I get
keg.
no. Tanner and
All
I
day.
understand that aspect. If you can do it, then fucking just do it. Right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It prevents this. But then again, to Tanner's point a little earlier, I mean, you can still do it, I guess, but it's harder to
Yeah.
share beer with people.
So Merrifield asked me a question that basically is about filling bottles. And I think what he's getting at is like what you can do technically is fill the bottles, throw a cap on,
Yeah. And then.
then you get the capper, then you can seal it.
Yeah,
And
okay, that makes sense, right?
long,
Yeah.
as long as you got, I'd say, a long foam on top of kind of thing. So I think he's just trying to figure out a way to help you guys go squish
Yeah.
quicker.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I
that
mean
makes sense,
that's
I guess.
yeah.
I don't know. I was looking back at one of my bottling days. I did a
Yeah.
whole 5 gallon in an hour, or like an
I
Mhm.
hour
have
and a
no
half,
idea how
hour and a
that ever
half,
happened.
Yeah.
hour and 40.
Well, that's where as long as you got a lot of foam on top, basically the term is cap on foam.
Yeah,
Basically, that's all mostly CO2 ish kind of thing.
I guess, yeah.
But you're not sitting like, okay, a half hour later I'm gonna get to capping that. Like it's basically okay. It's
Right.
like 5, 10. That's like I said, you got two guys going like, okay, I'm gonna fill it kind of thing, and then I'm gonna cap it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I can just stop there.
Yeah, no, because
Wait.
metaphor. Because basically, what you do is like it's like they pour the beer in the bottle and they
Yeah.
set they put a cap on, and it's like
Okay.
it's basically because you have the sugar that the primary sugar.
Yep.
You want some oxygen to kind of get the yeast to kind of going again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we're talking about small scale here, so it's
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, what you guys are doing is just fine. But
Yeah. Sure.
Is there more fucking beer on the bottom?
yeah, I know what Paul's saying. Yeah, I've heard that theory, which is, I mean, I've done that a little bit here and there for a few
Mhm.
bottles, but where the scale of Tanner's going to eventually going to learn probably the next couple batches. Like, I'm going to learn the keg.
I want to get a keg. It's just they're fucking expensive, and
And it's
you
space.
gotta get a CO2 tank. You gotta have space.
You
for
have
it,
that. You
exactly.
mostly at the end of the day have to have space for it.
Yeah,
Minimum.
so
Well, the first question is, do you have a you have a kegerator?
yeah, that'd be nice.
You couldn't do that in an apartment.
If you don't have a kegerator, if you have a kegerator, then, yeah, then it becomes yeah, then it's kind of like, okay, yeah, there's a little bit more to it.
Feels kind of. I don't know.
Maybe an apartment.
I'm just saying, like, could you even do that in an apartment? Like, have a kegerator thing? You can probably, maybe, I don't know. This is a lot
Well,
of space to do that with. Yeah, that's all I'm getting at. That's all.
yeah.
You never know. If you have a
Because basically,
penthouse in, like, Malibu, maybe.
yeah, because basically, the way you get it done today is like, okay, I'm going to transfer it to the bucket to the keg, let it sit for a couple of days, kind of being settled. Then you throw it into the kegerator. That
Yeah.
really, then you put the CO2 to it and carbonate it for. I mean, yeah, even Paul's going like, oh, he's trying not to. He didn't want to complicate things, which
Right.
yeah. I mean, what you guys are doing is fine. It's we're just trying to speed up your time. That way you're not. I mean, unless you're going like, no, I'm going to hang out and have no problem, have a couple beers while we're bottling beers, kind of thing. And
That was a good, clean bottle. Holy crap.
but yeah, but no, as long as you fill it to the top and take the filler out, then that's
Yeah.
basically the kind of the ideal.
That one works pretty
Then put
good.
the cap on and who next person caps and go.
This is the best bottle I have filled. Yeah. Cool. Nice. First case. First case.
Here we go. Oatmeal
Beer,
Stout.
nearly.
Oatmeal Stout. Not a blonde. None of the.
Not a blonde.
So the other kind of thing that I would recommend, if obviously you're not gonna do it now, but is I would get probably a 12-ounce, 16-ounce plastic bottle
Huh?
and fill that up. That way that will tell you if how your beer is carbonating.
What is it?
You get a plastic bottle. So having your glass bottle, you get a plastic bottle, like a 12-ounce, 16-ounce. Because basically, when you fill that up, they'll tell you if it's carbonated. Because if the ball is rock hard, then you know that your beer
Oh.
is carbonated.
Use
If
plastic. Yeah.
so it gives you kind of that helps you prevent bottle bombs.
What are you at? You're still at. We did 24 so far. You're at what? 24?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not necessary, but it just kind of helps you out.
Very good.
And also too, it's easier to see on the bottom how
Yeah.
much the yeast kind of drops to the bottom.
Yep. Mm. Yep.
Paul, I would say there probably is, depends how much sugar they put in. I would say there probably is enough yeast to kind of help carbonate it.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely, if they had a plastic bottle, it's probably going to have a little give, small
Yeah.
give to it instead of a rock hard.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That's where you kind of that's where the plastic bottle helps you going like, okay, I want to, if it's a rock hard, they're going like, okay, it's going to be carbonated well.
Right.
If it's kind of a soft, you're going, I want a low carbonation anyway. It's kind of so.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those things that you guys are gonna learn over time.
Are you
Sure.
Charles?
Yeah. Yeah. You can do. You can.
To be honest, I'm still learning beer man. He's even learning how to carb his beer.
Yeah.
He never.
He's doing his own thing basically. Yeah. He's on his own system over everybody else. Yeah.
Well, because some people like really want a certain beer. Oh, I want more carbonation than others. Like you are. No, I'm kind of cool with the kind of low carb. I mean, it all depends on the kind of
I don't know.
style.
You feel a preference for different styles, what you want for carbonation sometimes.
Because like the stouts, obviously the stouts, you don't want a super carb beer going. Oh my god, yeah, I want to like. It's
Yeah,
like
you don't want Coca-Cola carbonation. No.
you open the bottle over the
You want
guys.
to burn carbonation burn. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want different levels of the bubbles for the CO2.
Yeah, that's what as I say. Even Paul right now, he just mentioned that. Yeah, you
That's
kind of.
entirely different artistries, like getting that right carbonation and having it feel the right way.
Yeah, and they said the plastic ball is kind of a crude way of like, okay, if it's rock hard, you're going, okay, it's carbonated, which is what you want. But if you kind of have a little bit of a give, you're going, okay,
Yeah.
it's
Well,
semi
I mean,
carb.
yeah. I guess especially if you did like a keg system, you can kind
Yeah.
of control a
Oh,
little bit of that aspect to it and
yeah,
how it comes out of that keg.
yeah. Well, if you go up to the forced carbonation, yeah, you can say, okay, I'm
Oh,
only
fourth
gonna,
carbonation. Yeah.
yeah. What Tanner's doing right now is, yeah.
What do we have? How many do we have? 32?
We have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we 30. Yeah, that sounds about right. We're about 33 bottles in.
Not too bad.
And it says 8 bottles together. We ran out of sanitized bottles, so we're just getting some more ready. It's good. Yeah, we were. I think we've been talking about this pretty heavily, but I think the last couple of weeks ago when we were making this beer, I feel like we read our gravity readings pretty intently for like 3 or 4 different times, and we got kind of the similar thing. So
Yeah,
we're
Like I said, it fermented.
yeah, we'll be able to tailgate
yeah,
and we won't get drunk. Everybody else will. That's
yeah.
all.
Oh yeah. No, basically, yeah. That's part of the homebrewing. Like, yeah, as long as you go,
Or
hey, I
no.
got a gravity reading. I got it's fermenting. You see the bubbles in the like. Okay, we're gonna get beer. We're good.
Yeah.
Whether it's good or not, but like I said, no, we can get drunk off of this. Nah, that's all that
Hopefully, you
matters.
get drunk off it 2%.
Yeah,
And we'll try some brewing,
yeah.
or brewing, some bottling.
That's to say. I mean,
So just,
if you if you're not gonna get, I mean, you're at the stage right now. You're just brewing beer, like okay, cool, I got beer, kind of thing. You're not getting to our level, like okay, you're starting to nitpick. Eventually, you will get to that point where you're going, okay, I'm gonna nitpick.
so, yeah,
Like,
things will just click, and your concepts will make
yeah.
sense over time.
As long as you keep everything within certain parameters, you're going like, okay, yeah, it's beer. I'm good. Well, I'll share with my friends. We're all gonna have a good time. That's all that matters.
This isn't indicative. If this is the worst beer that Tanner's made, so be it. It's not indicative of what Tanner's brewed.
I, for,
The
for the
first
sta-
beer
for
you
the
ever brewed was the best beer you brewed. Was that Hefeweizen?
Yeah, it was.
Hefeweizen was the
No,
best
I think by now,
period.
if Tendon is script the first time, and if you keep, I mean, I think he's good to go at this
Well, my
point.
thought process with that beer is like, maybe me being an asshole. I don't know. I'm like, I assumed that your first beer you ever brewed was gonna have something wrong with it. And then when I tried that Hefeweizen, I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that beer, Tanner. That was pretty.
Yeah, well, yeah,
I was
well, no,
like
yeah,
very happy for Tanner. Like that was like regardless of who brewed it, like that was a nice beer. I would drink that again. So if this is indicative of something different, then that's not indicative of Tanner. That'll happen. But hey,
yeah,
sessionable beers. Hey, you want a beer? All right, great. You
yeah.
can crap
But
on your
no,
beer. No difference.
and 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 Paul
Yes.
basically put out there is you find your, I want to say, your current coldest room in the house, what current coldest closet in the house, and put your beers there for a week or two. That's where my hint of with the plastic bottle. Because if you put a plastic bottle, all of a sudden it gets rock hard, and within a week, you kind of what I'm gonna start pulling some bottles and put it in the refrigerator and go ahead and let some kind of go. I mean, it's I mean, you like from my neck of the woods where it gets hot. I mean, right now it can get hot.
Yeah.
It's hot where you guys is not. It's borderline.
Winford?
Second one.
Oh.
Not a high ABV. That's up.
But yeah, but no, you
Yeah.
necessarily. The other thing too is that's what the plastic bottle is. You don't necessarily have to let it sit for 2 weeks. You can
Oh.
kind of judge. So the plastic bottle is if it's rock hard
It's a
within a
feel thing,
week or
right?
two, then you probably a couple days after that you can probably say, you know what, I'm gonna put some in.
Okay.
That's what the plastic, because if
Oh.
you put the plastic bottle in the refrigerator and it gets real soft real quick, you can
It's a
kind of
feel.
flex it, and then you know okay, it's not carbonated. That's what I got policy. You get two or three, you get a couple
Hey, that's
bottles.
an interesting idea for a new home brewer. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's like
Nice.
little things you kind of do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel. Sometimes feel is important. Yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
got you. That's
Because
cool. If you're a
the
malt
plastic
liquor drinker, save those 40-ounce bottles, those plastic ones, and
the
maybe try
plastic
that.
bottle with because it'll tell you how much it's carbonated. If it's
That's
high
right.
carbonation, that's gonna be rock hard. If it's kind of like okay, you're somewhat carbonation, you can have a. I mean, it's barely you barely squeeze the bottle.
Sure.
So, so but yeah, I mean, it's one of these things that you're gonna eventually gonna learn. I mean, it's we will
Hey,
all tell you this, but it's you have to learn by doing.
pretty straight when you do it.
I mean,
You
I mean, Tanner's doing. You guys are doing a good job right now. I mean,
got-
nothing to go like, oh my god, you guys
What's that?
screwed up. No, you guys are doing great job. So
3, 4, 5, 6.
We're almost done. We're almost done, honestly.
12 pack.
But yeah.
36 so far.
Yeah. Yeah, we're almost done.
Yeah. Even the last bit of your beer, it is carbonated because of the fermentation process. It's one of those you can kind of. It's gonna be warm, but you can still kind of drink it just for the hell of it.
All right.
Especially for a stout, you kind of know it because so you guys know like an imperial stout. You like, the warmer it gets, sometimes it gets better. It is.
Yeah, oh yeah, it definitely opens up.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean,
Whiskey's good.
yeah. So.
Yeah.
But the fun part is you gotta clean all this shit up afterwards.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
alright. I love how I like turned my kitchen literally into just a freaking.
Yeah. As I said, that's what you tell people. I want to get a home brewing. Okay, fine, sure, but then you gotta know what 90% of home
Right.
brewing is cleaning.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean I took out my table. My table.
I mean, it's easy. I mean, some of it's easy cleaning, but it's still you're cleaning.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of funny.
Not a terrible idea. That one's foaming like a man. One more time. Me not screw this next time.
You want to split one of those beers you have in there?
One of these? Oh! What do you do? Yeah!
One of the beers you have?
Sure. You want to do that, is that Grim one in there?
Yeah.
You'll see that. That's Grim and Equilibrium.
Oh shit! Just knocked over the Sprite.
Grim and an Equilibrium collaboration.
Shit. I wonder if the what time is it?
He'll tell us, and then we add 3 hours.
Tim, pizza's been sitting outside.
Oh
No! Did I cap this beer? Did I cap this beer? Tanner?
What?
I don't think I capped it. I gotta cap this beer again. Ooh, I'm
no!
nervous
Cap
to do
it.
that.
That's what she said. That's what she said. Cap it. That's what she said.
Did I cap the beer entirely? I don't think I did. No, it's not flat. Yeah. Compared to this, I didn't cap that entirely. What did I do? What the? We gotta reseat it. There we go. Now you got it. I was like, what did I do? That one's really sealed now. Thank you, Tanner. You know what? It's been coagulating and it's perfectly done the pizza now.
No, it's fucking been sitting outside for 10 minutes. And we're back.
I got a buddy of mine that just said, hey, Topper and Vocal Banger, $20 a 4-pack. I already bought some in Rhode Island. Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys are almost done. I'm gonna go ahead and take off.
Well, cheers. Nice to hear
Cheers.
from you.
Yeah,
Get your
good.
perspective on things.
Yeah. Good job, Tanner. Keep it up. You will make better beer, man. So that you know, knowing you. Yeah.
Till next time.
It'll be better next time.
Oh, no
Oh,
doubt. We
no,
know
we're always learning. We're always learning. But no, you're doing a good job. Keep it up.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I can say.
Appreciate it.
Until then, enjoy the beer, enjoy the evening, and talk to you soon.
Cheers, bro.
Sure. Sweeter pizza sauce.
Sweet sauce.
I'm sorry, I'm from Massachusetts. We say fucking sauce. No, we don't. Well, I don't. That one time I went to Montreal, Canada on vacation.
I got whiskey hanging out in between them.
Oh, so they wasn't done with it yet?
Yeah, no, with the bottles that are being bottled.
It's in good company with them. Wow.
This place, the cheese is like every time.
That's really nice for not a big ABV whiskey. You don't always want a huge ABV whiskey. This is one of the better ones for that. Huh. Good on you for making a flavorful whiskey without the ABV. Maybe that double barreling just double oaked will just do that. I don't think I've ever bought a bottle of Sagamore. I should probably do that sometime. I think 2024 was a really good year for rye whiskey. That probably was what people were thinking of. That's what a lot of the whiskey tubers were talking about was rye whiskey. We are almost at the end of the bottling
How many
session.
bottles we got left?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Maybe a 6-pack? What do you think? I don't know. A 4 to 6-pack? We could drink one of them. Ooh, I don't know. You could drink one, but you want to condition that shit. You do want to condition that. That's really fucking good. Those are usually pretty good values to double oaked. I would give that a good solid, maybe minimally 8 out of 10 on the value. I haven't bought one to really. I haven't bought enough rye in my life to really know, but I feel like if you're a beer guy and you really like double IPAs or like New England style beers, you might end up liking rye whiskey. They kind of have the similar. They can do a similar thing to a whiskey. They could be that abrasive of a flavor, I suppose, if you wanted to be that. What do you think? 4 to 5 more bottles, maybe?
Nah, probably 2.
Really? Okay.
What are we at? How many are up there?
We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you think 18 we're going to end at, maybe? There, I think, is 17.
I think we'll get one more out of it.
We'll see if that amount of bottle caps we have in sanitization works. I guess I don't have a good grasp of that container crowns. Alright, let's see. Let's see. And we do have one more left in your. We do have one more left that we sanitized.
Yeah, because it's going to get to the point where you have to start chipping it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
I can do the one final.
Want to do it?
I will
3, 6.
sacrifice the last. A sacrifice? No. This is a job well done. Appreciate the experience. What the hell would I know otherwise of this experience? Thank you,
might be
sir.
able to get maybe like a couple more out of it.
You might. I think you will.
Maybe get one more.
I think you will.
Do this.
I don't know if we're gonna get a full bomber bottle's worth of something. Oh, I hear it now coming out, right? This might be the dregs of the. This might be the best bottle. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll cut it at that.
I think we're done.
Let me get you a little bit more.
Oh,
There you go.
bam! You want to put that in? God knows what. Hey, that turned out that was a good bottling right there. At the end. Nice. Cheers, Tanner.
Yeah, nice. Cool.
Appreciate the experience between brewing and bottling with you. I know nothing about any of this shit. I have equipment in my house I'm about to ready to sell. I don't have the patience for this, but like, if you have the patience for this, congratulations. I should have the patience to do this. I'm a musician. I don't know. This is great. We have, at the end of this little bottling session, this time we just did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18. That was the final 18 bottles. Featuring pizza.
This pizza's terrible.
This pizza is not terrible, but this pizza is...
It tastes fine. The sauce is like...
Yeah. Yep.
Just doesn't want to stay on the pizza. Are you set? Can I get that, please?
What?
The big wad of pizza sauce on the side of you before you sever it?
Oh, jeez, yeah. Holy crap. See what Tanner was talking about? Yep. See, he wasn't joking.
It's just like... Oh, thank you. I was going to grab it.
There we go. Hey, it came out. It was actually...
It like doesn't stay on the pizza. It's like it just literally...
Luckily, what this was a giant wad of just the cheese. So it came out in one fell swoop.
I have 18 comments. I haven't even paid attention.
No, we're busy, people. Sorry.
Cheers, everyone.
Thanks.
Northwest.
Thanks for
Paul.
joining.
Alright, so... The beer... Yeah. The beer's bottled. I think we're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in the other room, wrap this up.
Yeah.
Because I got a lot to clean. So.
As you would.
Time is it? 9?
But thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Cheers, everybody. I'm gonna go in the other room really quick.
The other cannon. Yeah. For another beer to try. I don't know if we're doing on air, off air. We're just gonna drink it.
Close the door. All right. Nope, not that. There we go. All right. Well, cheers, everybody. What do we have? 42 bottles?
All right, sounds about right. Yeah.
42 bottles. Somewhere around 2%, we think.
ABV.
I still think I think the readings are off. But if fermented, we got beer. We bottled beer.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks from now, I'll throw them in a fridge, chill them, and me and Eric will probably do a little review, taste test, try it.
We should be good to do that.
Look out for the brewing on the Fruit Bazooka New England IPA. We're definitely going to learn from our mistakes this time and do a better job brewing that one for sure. It's all up from there. We got the new Clawhammer Supply set, and I'm having fun doing it. Bottling's not too bad, especially when you have somebody here doing it with you. It definitely makes things a lot easier. One person cleans, one person bottles.
Oh, cleaning is the biggest part of that, honestly.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. Keeping up with everything and trying to keep everything
You do that in the kitchen when you're
together
a chef.
so it's not, a complete mess.
You gotta clean while you cook when you're in the kitchen, right? We're in the kitchen too.
Shout out to Thomas75. Check out his channel. Go subscribe to him. And for sure, bro. Thanks for being here.
Thanks.
And I don't know what we're doing. Maybe we'll be on somebody's live stream or something.
We're gonna try a Grim and an Equilibrium beer at some point here. Woo.
Yeah, we're gonna drink some more beers. So cheers, everybody. Thanks for being here. And if there's anything else you guys like to see on my channel, make sure to leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my upcoming videos. Like weird. Thanks so much, guys. Cheers. Go Flyers. Go.